Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Patrick with your Patface Gaming video blog for today, Thursday, February 26, 2009. Hope the blog finds you well. Apologize that I was not able to bring you a blog past couple days. I've had some problems with my camera. I think I got everything straightened away here, and we're ready to bring you the blog. Just could be a quick one today. Just want to touch on a couple of things and then run some errands and check out some baseball because it's finally here. Thank you, Lord, it's finally here. First, I hope your Lenten promises are going well. If you go that route, I know a lot of people do around this time of year. Personally, I'm going with no swearing, none of that bad stuff. It's going to be one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my you-know-what life, but I'm going to do my darndest and see if we can get through it. Day 2, so far so good. So hopefully yours is going good as well. Getting back to gaming in the news today, a couple of things I want to point out, and I'm just going to kind of go back, and if you have questions or missed something earlier in the week, I apologize for that. Use one of the links on the left. They should be able to help you out and get you all the news in case you missed anything. So, today being Thursday, we got some Japanese sales numbers about, how games were doing over in Japan. Obviously, always Sony dominated and we dominate over there. But big week for the Xbox 360 for you Microsoft fans with the release of Star Ocean 4: The Last Hope. Xbox outnumbered Sony in terms of overall sales of systems. Only the third or fourth time that I believe this has happened, and all of these are related around to one big game release. The game this week obviously being Star Ocean, which sold I believe around 161,000 copies in Japan, so huge turnout there. Big news obviously, and big news for the US as they get a simultaneous release pretty much, so you get to experience the game along with the Japanese. So big news for Microsoft, they'll certainly be celebrating that. Nintendo with some news as well, announcing a new controller, the Wii Classic Controller Pro. Now, if Nintendo didn't have enough controllers out already, well, here's another one. It kind of reminds me of kind of modded GameCube, Sony PlayStation kind of controller. It's kind of weird, but if that's the kind of controller you're looking for, and the old classic controller is not enough for your old school needs, or whatever the case may be, I don't know. There's another controller out for you. It's from Nintendo, so I'm sure that millions are going to be sold. Finally, in the news, and this kind of come out the last couple days, there are rumors going around about the PSP and the new iteration of it, the PSP2. Some people saying that they're currently in development for games for that PSP2, and saying it could potentially be released this year, this fall, here in 2009, and maybe hear something about it during E3. Now, for those of you who have a PSP and you really enjoy it, I give you, kudos to you. I got a PSP and had huge expectations for it, and it has failed miserably. There are a few games that I've liked. The UMD drives me absolutely nuts, and there just haven't been the level of games that I thought would really be developed for it in terms of multiplayer compatibility, in terms of graphic power. All that kind of stuff. I mean, I've seen some good things. God of War, Chains of Olympus is a great example. Daxter was a fun game. But the majority of games I play on are old school games, Genesis collections and old EA collections, that kind of thing. And one of the things that they're talking about doing is getting rid of the UMD for the PSP2. And to Sony, all I can say is please get rid of the UMD. The discs are loud. The discs are awkward. The way they're packaged is even awkward. And obviously with a lot of advances that can come, I think Sony thought that they'd be able to, this would be another kind of Blu-ray where they'd be able to turn this into a, oh look, everybody's using the UMD, and it just flopped miserably. Bonus points to you if you've ever bought a movie on Sony PSP. I sure haven't. And it's just one of those things where I'd rather have it on my iPod or have it on even my laptop, one or the other. So just to wanted to throw that out there. Sony PSP2 obviously I think has a ton of potential. There's so much they can do with it, with all of Sony's rights to games and all that kind of thing. It shouldn't be that hard to make a portable system that was great, and at this point I'd still rather have my Sega Nomad. So just throwing that out there, not bashing, just saying I got high hopes for the PSP2 if it's announced this year, so we'll keep an eye on that. It's going to wrap it up from here. I got some stuff I got to get to. I just wanted to come back and let you know I'm still alive, and I apologize for those past couple of days. Thank you for sticking with us and tuning in. The YouTube channel, as always, is Patface Gaming. And for patfacegaming.blogspot.com, Patface's video gaming blog. This is Patrick signing off. Hoping you have a great Thursday, folks, and we'll be back with you soon. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you then. Take care.